Previously on Celebrity Big Brother.
Okay, there you go on the platform.
With Mark rocking power.
Congratulations, Mark. You are the new head of household.
He set his sights on Ari and Brandy.
Ariadna, you chose to team up with Brandy. I think it's time to break up this dynamic duo.
After Miss Columbia became Miss Veto,
I won the golden power of veto. Thank you, God.
she saved herself.
I have decided to use the power of veto on myself.
So Mark put up a pawn.
My replacement nominee is Marissa.
Oh, I've never been here. Oh, it's super comfy.
Before the live eviction, Julie dropped some big news.
You have finally arrived at double eviction night.
Oh, hey.
And then Brandy became the first casualty of the evening.
By a vote of 3-1, Brandy, you are evicted from the Big Brother house.
With the house guests making a bid for power,
This is a tiebreaker between only James and Omarosa.
Lady O became Lady HOH.
Congratulations, Omarosa. You are the new head of household.
And she put two besties on the block.
I'd like to nominate Ross and Marissa.
With a priceless veto on the line, Ross had a picture-perfect win.
Congratulations, Ross. You have won the power of veto.
At the veto meeting, Ross saved himself.
I have to use the power of veto on myself.
So Omarosa put a big-time target in his place.
My replacement nominee is James.
At the second eviction of the night,
I vote to evict James.
Marissa.
James.
James went falling out of the house.
By a vote of 2-1, James, you are evicted from the Big Brother house. Hello, Final Five.
Tonight, the battle for head of household begins. Plus, the Final Five look back at the crazy celebrity season, including never-before-seen jaw-dropping moments.
Do not question my
I'm
integrity.
going to question everything I want to question.
The road to the finale begins tonight, right now on Celebrity Big Brother.
There's no tomatoes. No tomatoes.
I'm saying goodnight, and I'm saying good luck, house guests.
Oh, my God. Congratulations.
We did it.
Congratulations, man.
We did it.
Tonight has been crazy. I survived the block 2 times. I can't even understand how this all went down because Omarosa just totally blew up my game.
Nobody can beat her on a social level. Anybody sitting next to Marissa loses, point blank.
You don't tell me.
You might as well have to hand her a check for $250,000. This is what I'm just putting everything out there.
Everybody's
It's
allowed to
true.
play,
She
but
said-
that's fair.
No one can beat her. It's as simple as that. That's why you're on the block, and that's not personal.
I think I have the votes to get James out. And if he goes home, I'm probably the next biggest target.
I'm gonna vote on HOH.
So I need to shift the attention to someone else and make them the biggest threat. Enter Marissa and Ross.
You have a deal with Ross? Yes? We're being honest now anyway. You have a deal with Ross. A final 2.
No, I don't have a final. Not at all. See, that's not true at all. That's
Omarosa, 0.
Wow.
I've never argued with anyone on television.
You gotta admit, I am the one that got James out the house. I've been trying to get him out since the first eviction. Poetic justice. I love this game.
5 folks in the finale.
I did not want to face James in a competition.
You know, it breaks my heart to see James go. He's been my boy. He's a good guy, kind of guy like my daughter to marry. What I got to do now is win some competitions. Maybe I've been hiding some talents and skills and some endurance up these flannel shirts of mine.
It was the right move. You know, yeah, it was my homie and all, but you know,
That was your homie.
I
That's why I was like,
understand
Mark
the
is gonna
move.
be
It's a bummer, but it's like that was just that was gameplay.
Ari can't win this. Truth is, it needs to be 2 guys in that finale or the woman's winning. You're in a great position because everyone thinks they can beat you, Mark. Everybody does.
Oh, I know.
Okay.
I know. That's why I'm still here.
Marissa and I are really close in this house. But if it came down to a choice for the final 2, it'd be hard not to choose Mark to bring with me because I think I could beat him.
If we get there and take me or you, there's no shot. And I will not take Marissa. We've never made a final 2. So if it gets down to that thing, I'll have to look her in the eye and say, I've saved you.
You talk about it.
My family has to be so proud of me.
Oh my God, I'm so proud of you. I'm like piecing the Bible. Thank you.
No, what have we done every night since we've been locked in this house together?
Pray.
Brandy was evicted, so I think the only one that I can trust right now is Amorosa because she saved me tonight.
I hope you all see her true soul because she is amazing, people.
There's no way I was going to ever put
Oh my
you.
God, you keep out of, the biggest threat in the house.
You gotta win.
You're the smartest one in the house.
Woo! Champagne.
Final 5.
Ooh, they got the fancy hardware too. This is real glass.
Hey, Mom. You guys, we have to make a toast.
Ready?
Do you mind?
Woo!
To everybody who played this game and to us, the final 5.
Final
Cheers, the final 5.
Congratulations.
Rancha. We are absolutely changed from this journey. I mean, really. And it's something we'll always share for the rest of our life.
You know what I love? Is getting a chance to get to know you a little better. Because I knew you from TV, but I got to find out what you all were like before you were famous.
Who would have known that Marissa was a bathroom attendant at a gentleman's club in New York City?
Yeah.
Have to go to me.
Because that's really interesting.
What was your worst job?
First job was working in the fields, like picking spinach. I worked on a conveyor belt at a
That's-
bulb factory.
That's backbreaking.
Yeah, because I was farms. I mean, I picked strawberries, spinach, everything.
Strawberries.
Yeah, in the fields.
Toughen you up.
But
Ross,
my
huh?
favorite job was working at the clothing store for full-figured women. I loved it, but I got fired.
Why?
Because you told someone she was fat.
I shoplifted.
Ross?
But what did you want? It was female clothes
For plus-size
for
women.
plus size women. Like it wasn't even like.
I know. But in my defense, like it was a pair of pajama bottoms that was a little unisex. Like it was like
Were they cute?
For a big woman, they were cute. Making plus-size women feel fabulous. That's why I was put on this earth. They would go in to try on clothes and come out, and I'd say, honey, did you leave 50 pounds in the dressing room? Because you look amazing. Sale. It was like a sparkly gray pajama bottom, which I could have pulled off.
I had so many jobs.
What was the worst job you ever had?
I worked at strip joints in New York.
So my mind starts racing. I'm like, have I seen Marissa before? I may have spent a little time in gentlemen's clubs in New York City, a lot in the 90s. I think I put someone through college.
I worked in the bathroom.
What, handing out like mints
Mhm.
to guys?
To women, to the strippers.
Wow.
Really, I would just stand there and talk, and then like the girls would be in the bathroom making out, and I'd be like, "Do you guys need anything?" Like, I'd be like, I'm such a prude. I made so much money that I was like, "Oh my god, like I should just drop out of college." And then I did, and then I got my first Broadway show, and I was gone. And I made more money than I did in a Broadway show.
That's insane.
Being in this house, I think it makes people super crazy, right? I mean, people were fighting even before the first eviction.
Marissa, last night I saw you and Chuck talking in the corner, and I was like, what's that about?
Who?
You and Chuck.
Me and Chuck?
Yeah. You guys were kind of like huddled up. I mean,
Wait. First of all, are you trying to bust me out?
No.
Okay, so then why would you randomly bring that up and make it seem suspicious? That's a little shady.
Why are you getting defensive?
Because if I had a conversation with Chuck, I'd tell y'all. So can we work together? Tiki should talk to you already. A little bit. Yeah. Did you get your Benadryl?
Yeah. Just now.
Girl, you need to cut it out.
Okay.
You need to cut it out. Seriously, because
Okay.
you are bugging. You're bugging right now.
So defensive.
No, you're bugging because that was shady.
I'm not being shady.
Don't be shady with me.
I'm not being shady.
So let's stop. Let's stop. I saw you over there making eggs when you were talking by the bathroom. No, you shady boots. Now I know.
If you want to stop, then stop.
I will stop. Shady boots.
I have not talked to anyone outside of this alliance to do anything shady. Not
You
one
haven't
person.
done anything shady. Randy, have you tried to blow up anybody's game in this room?
Anyone's game, no. Flip in the conversation because you're the shady one, not me.
Do not question my
I'm
integrity.
going to question everything I want to question. I'm true to this alliance, period.
No, girl.
Yeah, girl.
Bye. I want to know what was your motivation.
Because I want to know if you have an outside deal with Chuck.
If I had an outside deal, baby girl, I would tell you. I have nothing to hide at all.
That's all I wanted to know.
Thank you. What, Ross? Your expression, what?
Honey, I'm listening.
Yep. Here. On the heels of that shady conversation, do what you want to do. Don't try to play me. I'm not Nintendo, boo.
Girl, I play Xbox.
We didn't need any help, but then this house just manifested our crazy.
Guys, the truth is that it hasn't been all fights. I mean, I got to meet beautiful people and amazing souls.
Yeah, a lot of friends were made in this house.
Yes. Hey.
Ariadna is like my very own Colombian supermodel doll. She's the perfect woman.
Pose off.
What's bigger than Miss Universe? Ari is my Miss Galaxy. If Ari and I ever really got in a relationship, we would be very happy. Except for, you know. But otherwise, we'd be thrilled.
Pretty. Love.
Ross is the perfect man because he's funny, he's super smart, he's fast on his jokes, and he has such a great sense of fashion, and I love that.
Model. Pose. Pose. Click. Click. Click.
If only Ross were straight, he would be definitely the best boyfriend.
Ma'am, could you just get out of the way? We're trying to get a clean shot of Ari.
I do not enjoy Ross and Ari together. I feel like they're cheating on me. Both of them are. He doesn't know anything about fashion and makeup. He doesn't wear makeup. What are you doing? Get off my territory. She's mine, Ross.
I give this rose to my wife. Aria, how do you say it? Just one more time. It's such a hard name. Say it again. That one.
Oh my god, that wasn't me.
I don't like it.
honestly, I feel like I've made lifelong friends in this place, right?
Yes, me too.
Totally.
Absolutely.
In this house, sometimes friends become enemies and enemies become friends.
Mm-hmm.
I made friends very early on with Shannon. We talked about having a final two for about 30 minutes, and then within hours, she had already turned on me. So help me understand.
Let me explain why we did it. There's different steps to this. Let me start.
Okay, because I don't
At
mind
that point-
at this point blowing up everybody's stuff of what
No.
everybody has told me. So
No,
just
you can
don't lie to me. Give it to me straight.
I am.
Okay.
I'm telling you exactly what it was. We felt like she's already setting up a side group with Chuck. So if Chuck wins, he comes after us. That meant that she lied to us. She went behind our alliance's back. Now we felt like we can't trust her, so we started looking at that. So you
Who's
keep
the we?
it was the rest of the alliance.
And Mark.
Had nothing to do with Mark. I
You're
don't care about
screaming now.
Mark.
You're screaming now.
I don't care about Mark. I know she thinks I have a deal with Mark, but we can pull him in here. I don't. You can pull anybody from my alliance in here. I
Your
don't
alliance?
have a deal.
Tell me about your alliance, since you just said that.
It-
My alliance is what you just said. Tell me
The
about
rest
your
of the
alliance.
group that had to make the decision. You know who voted.
The thing that you're striving to accomplish and your comeback to Hollywood, you're actually working against that. In my book, you look like the scheming, conniving bitch, mean girl. You had an opportunity to tip me off, and I would have voted with you all.
I was told not to say a word.
By who?
The group.
So who's running
have
the
to
group
go
if it's
with-
not you?
Everyone's a part of it. Nobody's
You're
looked
not
at.
going to convince me that Marissa or Brandy are coming up with strategy. I'm sorry. That would be laughable to anybody who's a Big Brother
But I
person.
don't-
I'm telling you right now, you look like a horrible bitchy chick.
I'm telling you now, this is Keisha's doing, not yours.
Haven't you
Any-
made deals to Shannon?
Of course I have.
Okay,
You
so
and I
why
had a
has she
deal.
been indicted and treated differently when you've done the same thing? You don't see
Everyone
what you're
has.
saying. But the
But
way
that's
you're
the
saying it to
game.
me is if she committed some grand crime.
No,
And
but
had
she
to be
lied to the
dealt with.
group. So
But so many people have lied to this group.
well, I don't know who else. I haven't lied to the group.
Yes, you have.
How?
Oh my gosh, Shannon. I
told you guys every
didn't tell me.
conversation I had, but
why
I
do
felt
I have a knife in my back when I made an alliance with you on day one within the first hour of this game? Why would you not? You're gonna leave
James,
this house. Can I say
but-
this? Can I
okay.
just say this one thing?
Yeah.
You're gonna leave this house and you're gonna see all the conversations people have had about Shannon. And you're gonna regret that the one person who was consistently having your back is me.
I'm sorry. I've told you guys the truth. I swear to you.
You had an opportunity, Shannon, to just say this is what we're going to do, and
There
I
was
would have
too
been
much
cool.
time for you guys to try to flip it back. That would not be
Us
good
guys,
for.
the two brown girls. You didn't want the two of us
It has
working
nothing
together when
to do with
obviously
that.
5 of y'all have been scheming, conniving, but the threat is the 2 of us having a friendship. Girl,
It
bye.
has nothing to do
Girl, bye.
with that.
Girl, bye.
Don't make this a racist.
You can
It
get
has
out of my
nothing
room.
to do with
You can
that.
get out of my room now. Bye-bye.
It's time for America's vote. The celebrity Big Brother house guests have fought hard. They've laughed, cried, and played their hearts out. And now you get to award your favorite house guest $25,000 in cash. The winner of this special prize will be announced during the live season finale of Celebrity Big Brother on Sunday, February 25th. Go to cbs.com/BigBroBox and vote for your favorite house guest now. For free online voting, go to cbs.com/BigBroBox. Maximum 20 votes per user per platform. Votes will be accepted until February 25th, 2018 at 9 a.m. Pacific time.
It is so weird how this place starts to feel like home, even though it is the most bizarre place I've ever been in my entire life.
Guys, you know what I'm gonna miss the most? The diet room. I think we all got like free therapy.
I'm sorry about everything I said.
Hey, Brandy, sorry. Can you hang tight for just? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry.
I am no, let me do that again. I am the that's tacky. you serious? This is crazy. It's almost 2 a.m.
Can I request stuff while we're doing this?
Can I request the beard trimmer? I dropped it off yesterday to be charged.
Is it any way that someone could get me some lactation tea?
Brandy has one, right? Okay. They were asking for alcohol.
Give me more alcohol.
Hi, is there any way to turn the air down?
It's so cold. it triggers my asthma. Can we do it in the morning?
What's the deal with the facial trimmers?
There's something. I keep forgetting what to ask for.
No, I mean, it's 2 a.m.
As an old man, I need some Metamucil. We need some. I didn't know these young kids would be doing it.
I have some high-end ramen noodles, vegan cheese. Everybody ain't vegan up in here.
I'm like, oh my god, stop with all these like cooked vegetables. I need some Diet Coke.
I think there was something else I want to ask for food-wise, but
It's so.
Can someone text my husband? I just remembered that tomorrow's Valentine's Day, and I don't know if he's smart enough to do it.
you can just scrap that and shoot it in the trash.
Oh my god. I think my brain's fried in here.
The amount of non-drinking that goes on in this place should be illegal.
What?
Like, I don't know why this is so difficult, but I need to be able to trim my beard.
If someone could just email my husband and make sure that he gave the dog the pill on February 1st, I just remembered.
You know what? I'm crazy, and I'm comfortable when it's crazy. The house is crazy. Right in my comfort zone.
It's pretty grody. Can we get a clean one?
This is good as it's gonna get.
Can we have sweet potatoes at some point?
The coolest thing about Big Brother to me is the constant supply of food. The storage room was always full. We're all excited to see what was in there: cookie dough, ice cream, and they would give us alcohol every now and then.
Which one of us had most of.
What do we got?
Is it all white?
Yes!
Oh, well, that's not
You
true.
don't really drink anyway. Shut Today was amazing because they gave us alcohol. Woof, thank God. Champagne's got the least amount of calories for any alcohol.
Really?
Cheers.
Cheers. Pleasure.
This is everything for me. Would you like an ice? It's cold.
Oh, is it champagne?
Yeah.
Oh, I want champagne.
We have the cheers. Can you open this? Don't shake it. No,
You got one right there.
No, this is for everyone outside. Don't get up. What I love with alcohol, I become like a more heightened version of myself. Yeah. Yeah. Ooh. Para ti. Gracias, señorita. Rudy. Abu.
You just called her Rudy.
What? Yeah, Rudy. I've known her for a long time. My name has been Keisha the whole time we've known each other. I know that. That is true. I feel like, let's just say it out loud. Say it out loud. Say it out proud. So here's what I have to say.
What? You go ahead.
So,
Go
yes,
ahead.
let's get into this.
Get into this.
Yes.
Of course.
Yes. So I heard that Chuck and James put me up for eviction.
What?
Yeah, that's what I heard. Like in the beginning, you guys came to Shannon, Chuck and James. So you said to Shannon, like you guys were both coming for me. Yeah, so that's right. Get ready.
When Brandy drinks a little, she likes to talk. As the kids say, she gets turned up.
I'm doing laundry. Shannon.
It's a pretty big accusation. Where'd it come from?
It wasn't an accusation. It
So you
was
heard
like,
it come out of Chuck and James' mouth.
I'm sorry?
You heard it come out of Chuck or James' mouth?
Did I involve you in this conversation?
You just kind of threw it out to the
Yeah, you did, but you didn't invite everybody.
Yeah, you invite everybody into it.
Okay, so
Where did that come from? 'Cause we're curious, because that's a pretty big accusation.
You know 100% I said that?
yeah, you did.
But come on. Let's walk over here with some more. There's some champagne this way.
Come on. No, it's fine. Come on, I got this.
Really, her drinking in this house has been a problem. It's like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. And then she gets nasty, nasty, nasty.
All right, baby.
Hey,
Okay.
I'm coming.
Good.
It's time to put Mama to bed before she says anything else.
Ooh,
I've been turning over.
you walk very well.
have Omarosa's shoes.
She could give away gameplay secrets. She could hurt her game. She could hurt my game. I don't think so. It's time for bed.
Is that your new boyfriend?
Oh, God.
Oh,
Good night, everybody. I'm going to see you guys later. Okay? Good night, my love.
I wish Brandy didn't drink all the wine because I could use a little right now.
Stay here. Go to sleep. Wow, look at this. I'm going to say it out loud. I think I'm the best looking.
I think that's
what everyone
undeniable.
was thinking.
Yeah, I miss Meta World Peace. One of the greatest defensive players in the history of the NBA. And you know what's amazing? Totally different than I thought. One of the nicest, down-to-earth, charming, thoughtful, cerebral
in the world.
A real softie.
It's like less weird with every day, every minute.
Mm-hmm.
You know, just becomes more normal.
Yeah. This one is definitely more about the competition, not so much the money, you know?
Yeah.
I feel like people are into it, though, you know?
Yeah, and having fun with it, too.
I really love Ross. He's funny, he's smart, and the more time I spend with Ross, the more I like him.
Can you name all the Spice Girls, Meta?
Only Scary Spice, and now I heard somebody named Beckham's on. I didn't know Beckham was on.
You have Baby.
Okay.
She's like blonde and cute. Then there's Ginger, who was really the breakout for me, but not in the long term. And then you have Sporty, not my Spice. And then you have Posh, which is Beckham. And then there's Scary.
Of course.
I've never been to a Laker game.
I'll take you one day.
That'd be fun.
Yeah.
Just like I explained the Spice Girls to you, you might need to explain the basketball to me.
Meta and I could not be more different. He's into basketball and fitness and, you know, cute women, and I'm into show tunes and figure skating and French braiding women's hair. This is someone I would probably never connect with outside the Big Brother house, let alone shower together.
Did you watch any other sports, like football?
Boxing.
Boxing?
Mm-hmm. Boxing is my favorite sport.
I have a George Foreman grill.
Oh, my goodness.
Meta and I are a really funny duo, okay? Like, we should do buddy cop movies because there's this mutual respect with us. We just kind of get each other. I don't know, in the weirdest way, we speak the same language.
I went to Vancouver. I got a lot of gay friends in Vancouver.
Yeah, great city, right?
We had an amazing time. When I was young, I was very homophobic. Now that I have gay friends, I'm so happy not to be homophobic anymore and very grateful to have a friendship with Ross.
That's awesome that you went. That's really, like, supportive. And
But I got a diverse group of friends.
with a name like Meta World Peace, it'd be great if you didn't.
So I look at Mark's picture and I think he's a total rock star, but who knew he was such a neat freak?
Don't tell my wife.
Hola.
Oh.
Thank you, Mark.
You're welcome.
Mark's amazing.
Mark is amazing.
I think we should marry a guy just like Mark.
Mark is obsessed with cleaning. It's just Mark's way, and that's what he has to do to get through his day.
Who knew Mark McGrath was such a good little housekeeper? He does dishes, he does towels, he cleans the bathroom, he does it all.
So this house is a mess, okay? I've been to college before. Yes, I actually graduated. And it gets nasty. Your mom ain't here. No one's going to pick up after you.
So gross. God, people are pigs.
I might just clean my way all the way to $250,000, and then we'll see who's really clean then.
Wow, the hair in that sink is just unreal.
Are you in the middle of saying something in your picture? Because it looks like you're talking, and we all know you really well, and you're usually talking.
I'm so not a diva, you know what I mean? Like out of like.
Compared to your stereotypical diva.
I hear someone upstairs going nuts.
Marissa?
She's his like more than anybody I have ever met in my. It's almost a joke.
This one time, like, I was in this one thing, and, like, I don't know, like, I think that, like, yeah, like, yes.
Marissa talks a lot, but I don't mind it.
Yeah, like,
I find her fascinating because she has a very specific way of talking. She says like every other word.
It was like an ice cream restaurant, dinnery place.
Like literally, like I knew, like I got this like huge applause, and I'm like, go, 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 stop talking. I walk my dog. These are like my comfy, like I walk my dog in these pants.
So I would like have to scoop the ice cream, and like I would always like have like huge, like I would.
And then she just sort of like takes lots of turns. You know what I mean?
Like if I'm going in and taking it, right? Unless we've all had a talk, like I'm taking it, like unless it's basically like I'm the girl that goes in, it's like then that means like I'm the one who's now.
What am I going to do for the day in the house? Like, okay, like I'm gonna wake up and oh my god, I'm like just talking about it. Like I can't. No, because my thing is like if you, I can't even say. Okay, I have to go to the bathroom.
So I'd always have like chocolate ice cream on my boobs. Like my boobs would always. So like I was like always just like covered because I couldn't reach in. Like I'd literally be like reaching in, and this would like always, and I'd be like off my feet. I remember like hanging with my feet not touching, like with my boobs like in the ice cream, like.
It's so crazy we lost Brandy and James on the same night.
Right?
Because those two were at each other from day one.
I think they're actually going to be friends on the outside.
I think they're gonna be super close.
Yeah,
I think they might be making out somewhere, right?
So somebody's gonna introduce themselves.
I'm James Maslow, best known for my previous TV show and boy band of the same name, Big Time Rush. Became the #1 kids show all over the world and the biggest boy band in the U.S. Since then, been doing a lot of independent film.
James has definitely gotten under my skin just from the get-go. If you're starting just to do indies, that means you're not really working. I want to shake him and say, just pretend to be bad at something. So I'm a mom. I'm also an Emmy award-winning actress. I'm on my second one. And thank you. Did you guys believe me? Oh my god! I'm just a joker. I'm on TV and I get paid for it.
I have not watched any of the Real Housewives or the Fake Housewives or how many versions of Housewives are there now? I don't know. It doesn't matter. I haven't seen them. Don't watch much TV, especially Brandy TV.
What does a voice coach say when you go in? Like, so we can't
It's all
sing.
about breath. It's speaking with more breath.
James? What's the thing that he's in again? The Rush, something Rush? He knows me already.
I still have just figured out the best way for me to sing.
I feel like Mark has been in the game the longest. And I would like to hear from you.
My vocal is almost like how I talk. It's not rapping, there's a little melody in it, but you know, it's almost
lovely.
It's my full voice.
I did a similar thing going through my old band where we had to gear towards 4 different
Okay,
voices.
so back to the lesson.
Randy, you keep shutting me down after you had asked me a bunch of questions.
I don't like Pretty Boy.
Could she be more rude to me? That was rough. We just met. I don't know what I would have done to upset you, but pretty abrasive. Gotta be honest. Thanks, Brandy.
Of course, kitty cat. Or did you hear the tone in that? That was a little bitchy.
Yeah, you're
My nipple?
exposed.
Oh.
Brandy, you keep falling down. Literally, just everywhere. We've all seen it. So you know the canals? So I live in a private canals. So it's hard
Is
to...
that by the homeless people?
Putting up with the passive-aggressive insults from Brandy. That's always fun. Man, without encouraging anything, I'm just going to wonder aloud how many mean tweets have been sent her way based on all the mean things she said to me. I can only wonder.
There's red wine in there.
How long has that been in there, though?
Just a night.
I'll try over this. Let's have a scotch.
Listen, I love white wine. Red and I are not friends. It's gross, and I'm pretty sure that James knows this, and I'm pissed.
You have wine?
The wine's good.
He's just having white wine, and his red wine's in there. Like, get some white wine. The way it's good.
She should call me.
Why?
Because she's a horrible person. What else do you want?
He's just a dick.
I can't believe that I've lived with Omarosa.
So, Omarosa, I've got to ask while I have you right here.
Oh my God.
What is crazier? The Big Brother house or the White House?
Yes, that's the question. I can honestly say the White House. I'm thinking of writing a tell-all sometime.
I respect your hustle.
He's gonna come after me with everything he has. Like, I'm going up against a gazillionaire. So I'll probably end up in court for the next. But I have to tell my truth. I'm tired of being muted. All the stuff that I just put on a shelf somewhere out of loyalty. I've been defending somebody for so long. Now I'm like, yo, you are a special kind of, and I'm about that special breed of, they're about to learn all about it. Because I've been just putting all this stuff, just watching stuff, never saying anything, because I'm from the streets, you know. Snitches get stitches. Right?
Snitches get stitches.
Snitches get stitches. That's the mantra. I have been so loyal to the point where people are looking at me like something is wrong. Like, why wouldn't you just say something? But that was all I had as my word, and I've been so loyal. But ooh, freedom! I'm emancipated. I feel like I just got freed off of a plantation.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. Lord, I love you. Thank you, Jesus.
From what I hear, they pay a lot of money overseas to keep hunting and trophy hunting and things like that going, like with governments and the airlines.
I don't know if you saw that there was a ruling made about allowing game back in, and it was controversial.
It was to bring your trophies
Yeah,
back.
bring your trophies back. He was going to loosen the restrictions of bringing them back.
Right. But now they're not.
Now, so what he does is pause stuff and then revisit it. Or what he does is tweet something controversial and then
Distract.
distracts and
Yeah,
spins.
we've
and then
noticed that.
Over, but you know, they still fall for it. Donald will tweet something, insult somebody's face. The press will be on that for 3 days, and we push through 16 unfunded mandates, and nobody would notice.
I can't believe he's still allowed to do Twitter. I mean, somebody needs to get a hold of that man's Twitter and say, shut it down.
He's never getting a Twitter.
He follows me.
We actually have a Twitter rep and a Facebook rep for the White House. A dedicated Twitter person.
You
Facebook
definitely need
person.
that one.
Well, I mean, I'm not so sure your Twitter person is doing their job.
Does nobody monitor what he tweets?
No, not if you're if he's up in his underwear or something at 4 a.m. Who's gonna monitor that? Remember, the bad tweets happen between 4 and 6 in the morning. Ain't nobody up there for Melania. She needs to reach out and be like, babe.
I don't think she controls.
Girlfriend,
anything
have
he
you
does.
seen that rock on her finger? I don't think so. She walking around like this. You can do it with other people. It's like a baseball. She can say that.
I know that's something I don't know is why you left.
Shannon, I was literally the only African American woman in the senior staff. Like, nobody knows what I went through. Nobody's seen. I haven't even told people like some of the horrors that I experienced.
Everyone assumes you were supporting
Shannon, I'm
it.
inside trying to fight for my own political life.
Yeah.
While I'm going into meetings where people were ignoring me.
Yeah.
Or because I was black, people wouldn't even talk to me. And it wasn't just the black thing; it was the woman thing.
Yeah. You had everything working against you.
Oh my God! These men felt like we don't need any woman telling us what to do.
Yeah.
And then here's the president going, "Did you ask Omarosa what she thinks?" So then they hated me more.
Yeah, of course.
So I'm trying to figure out, why am I cut out of this meeting? Why don't I know about the decision that's impacting black children? Or why didn't you tell me about the welfare reform meeting? I'm the one that was on welfare. Shouldn't I be the one helping you?
Right.
I'm fighting so many battles inside that I couldn't even start to figure out what was going on with other people.
It's a lot. Politics is a lot to keep up with. That's why I'm like, I'm staying out of it. I'm going to Africa.
I may leave the country. That sounds like such a wonderful idea.
You have no idea.
This has been an incredible experience, especially sharing with you all. I think like you've become part of my family. I'll remember you guys forever, and we'll always have this memory. but we still have a competition left. We still do. And only one can win. Okay? So, cheers to the best man or woman to win the first season of Celebrity Big Brother!
Oh my God, I'm so close.
If I get into the final four, I can win this.
Let's be honest. I'm never going to win a Tony like Marissa. I'm never going to be a rock singer like Mark. I'll never work in the White House like Omarosa. And I'll probably never win Miss Columbia like Ari. But I could win Celebrity Big Brother. I could.
It's snowing.
Now the brand is gone, I'm all by myself. I really want to win this HOH competition because if I don't win it, they will come after me. 100% sure.
It's snowing.
There's no business like snow business. And there's nothing celebrities love to do more than hit the slopes at their favorite resort. Woo! Here at Mount Beebe, we're taking a day at the slopes to new heights. As outgoing HOH, I am not eligible to compete. Here's how this competition works. Step into your skis, then hit the slopes. But get ready to catch some air and carve up the mountain like never before. We're going up. The last player to remain on their skis will become the new head of household. Bundle up. Are you ready to play Rocky Mountain Slide?
Omarosa pretty much blew up my game today, and it has been made very clear to me that nobody in the house wants to sit next to me in the final two. But final five isn't good enough for me. I need to win this HOH so that I can secure my own place and then save myself.
It's time to Rocky Mountain Fly!
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
I made the final five. I want to win. I didn't come here to hold someone's hand to get them to check. I'd like to win the check. And with the people left in the house, I don't think it's out of the realms of possibility. I'm back in this.
Now I need Ari to win so that she can keep me safe and she can keep herself safe. We can go to the final four together. If she doesn't win, one of us is going.
Oh my gosh. No way. Nope.
Who will become the next head of household and secure a spot in the final four? Plus, with 3 competitions and 2 evictions left, who will defy the odds and emerge as the first ever winner of Celebrity Big Brother? Find out live tomorrow night at 8/7 Central on the 2-hour season finale of Celebrity Big